Hey, what's up to everybody out there? Welcome to another edition of the Roundtable Talk. I'm your host, C Money. Um, a couple of days ago, we did a recap of story episode, which was talking about past and current events, and we were supposed to continue the show, but we couldn't. So now we're continuing the show. Now this is days later. So if you've seen the show already and you're wondering why we didn't do another part to the show, we're doing it now. But other things that came up, so we're doing it now. We was talking about our newly elect president Donald Trump, President Obama, Obamacare. We was talking about a lot of that stuff. I'm gonna start off on the note. We will miss President Trump. I mean, my bad. We will miss President Obama. He was the first African American president, and he was a president that did a lot. And what I want to talk about with Obama is, it was funny how I was telling a lot of people this, how when Bush was in office, it was all about money. Bush did not want to find Osama bin Laden. A lot of people, and this is another thing I was telling people. I say the reason why Obama got elected, one of my opinions that I believe that Obama got elected is because of the fact that a lot of these Republicans voted for Obama because they got tired of Bush killing their family members. They got tired of Bush killing their daughters, their sons, their nieces and nephews and cousins. Because a lot of people said if John McCain and you know, a lot of if another Republican got into office, it would have made a war more. Like we would have been in war still more. Obama got into office, and in no time, Osama bin Laden found. They found the man, they killed the man, and a lot of people was like, yes, we're finally over with this war. Because it wasn't really about. It was about money, and it's about other stuff. You wasn't trying to find that man. You was trying to do stuff, and a lot of people got tired of their families getting killed. And Obama came in and ended the war. Now we're not completely done, meaning since Obama's son bin Laden, even though he's dead, we still are at war. We still got troops out there in other countries and stuff like that, But at least the main part of what we was trying to accomplish is done. And a lot of people put Obama in the office like that because a lot of people got tired of, you killed my son and now you killed my daughter, and for what? And you still haven't found this man, and we're at war, and now you want to keep going to war and killing other people's kids. A lot of people got tired of that because they felt like really, you know, it was a bad thing, and Obama did his job, And the one thing that Obama did was Obamacare. That's another thing that a lot of people that he did, tried to get affordable health care. And a lot of people couldn't afford Obamacare because Obamacare was just like the regular things. Because, a lot of people got their, 40, 50, 60, 70, $80, healthcare plans. But then there are people that have said, that they have to pay $100 and some dollars on Obamacare. And I'm like, I thought Obamacare was to provide low income healthcare to people who can afford it. But to some, they couldn't. And now they have this thing, which I think is a bad idea. If you don't have health care, they penalize you and take taxes out of your thing. Like this year, 2017, if you don't have health care, they penalize you and take $695 out of your taxes. Now, what if you only made a certain amount and that's all the money? Like if you made $700 in taxes, so that means you only getting $5 back, and you probably ain't even much getting that because you gotta pay whoever filing your taxes if you go to a tax expert. If you're not doing that online free stuff and all that. But $5 really? I mean, come on now. Income tax is supposed to be money that you earned from the previous year of them taking all the taxes out of your because they don't just take income tax, they take social security tax, which is supposed to be for you when you grow up, which you may not get. That's another story to be discussed. and they take out Medicaid, you know. And I mean, yeah, you take out all these insurance and stuff, but then when you file your taxes, you can't get none of it back. You know, at least they should give you a Social Security income credit, or you know what I'm saying? Because there is a thing called income credit, which is if you make $900 or less, you get a income tax like an income credit, work income credit, or something like that. Because they told me that, but I'm like, you have to make under $900. Wow. And even if you claim head of household, so for you to actually get money back, you have to claim a child. And I'm not telling y'all to go out there and claim somebody's child because that's illegal. But you have to actually claim your own child to actually get money back. Because by filing but for yourself, you're not getting nothing back. Especially if you got all these, if you owe somebody like student loans or something like that. If you owe, and if you owe any debt, and you know you ain't got no health insurance, you know, and stuff like that. You know, it's just too much, you know. But yeah, and now that we have this new president, um, Donald Trump is trying to um, eliminate Obamacare. Now let me tell you something about this. You can't eliminate something that is helping low income families. Just like in the state of Florida when Governor Rick Scott was trying to eliminate food stamps. You know, how can you eliminate something that's part of the government? You know, and then you had it where you was trying to, if you was applying for any government assistance, you had to pay $30 for a drug test. Man, the government looked at Rick Scott and said, "Are you serious? You can't do this. You can't make people." And then he had to and then he had to pay all those people their money back. Of course, you shouldn't have to take a drug test to get government assistance. Now, if you're getting Social Security, yeah, you're gonna need a psychological evaluation, and you know you got to go through some tests to get Social Security, because Social Security is one of the highest things out there. But if you're applying for food stamps or like, you know, unemployment and stuff like that and all that, why would you need to take a drug test? If you're applying for food stamps, what they tell you, we need some type of income information from you that's stating that you're working, or we need some type of information from you. You don't need to take a drug test. For what? They made it seem like, oh, if you're going to get cash assistance, you know, you need drug testing. No, because cash assistance is a temporarily loan. It's a temporarily program for people. That's just like unemployment. Excuse me. Unemployment is a temporarily loan for people who have lost jobs or who are out of a job, meaning that you got fired, you got laid off, you know, anything of that nature, your job closed and stuff like that, you know, or, you know, it's like the summer and you're not working as much because your job doesn't have any money for you and you need money, you know, that's basically what unemployment is for. It's a temporary loan program. You know, that's what I call it, a temporary loan assistance program, you know. So you can't sit up here and eliminate stuff or try to get people to take drug tests and have to pay out of their pocket. Because some of these people are getting these government assisting programs because they can't afford $30. I'm sitting up here applying for something to get money, and how I gotta pay to get money. If I need unemployment and I gotta you know what I'm saying, I gotta get unemployment because my job laid me off and I'm looking for another job and I need unemployment and I ain't got money, where am I gonna get the $30 from to get the drug test to get this money? You know, and I think that's what the government was saying, that Rick, you can't be trying to do this. You changing all of these laws and all of these things around, and it's not a good thing. And then now there's this new one where Donald Trump is now doing, where he wants to build a tall wall on the Mexican border and he wants to deport a lot of immigrants. Now let me tell you something about this. I think that's a bad idea, because by you trying to, and then like I said in the previous video that we did from the show a couple of days ago, you made it where you said you wanted the Mexicans to pay for the wall. The president of Mexico said, "I'm not paying for no wall." Like, and I believe it's a bad thing. Now I understand what in a way I'm not supporting Trump, but I understand in a way what he's doing. Like he's trying to say the Cubans and the immigrants that come over here, they're coming over here and stealing the jobs from Americans, which is true because a lot of the Americans, like some people, their rent is like $500-600, $700-800 a month, and they only making $8-9 an hour. They want a job that's gonna pay them 10 or more. But these Cubans and Mexicans and these immigrants that come over here, they're willing to work for $2-3 an hour, you know, and the man would be like, I'd rather pay him $2-3 an hour than to pay the other person $9-10 an hour. So let him come over and pay, even though, the minimum wage is, like $7-8, depending on where you're at. But they're feeling I'd rather pay him this much instead of paying this person $8 because this person wants more money, but this person is willing to come over here and make this money. But the thing about the immigrants is that they're willing to house 20-30 people in 1-bedroom apartments and only make $2-3 an hour, and they're cool with that. A lot of these people are